Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the roof since you started shouting them out, but now they just, they need a little more.
More? What you mean more?
They need a video of you talking about how you use Cognivibe and how it helps you live your best life as an NBA superstar and a lifestyle influencer and marketing icon. That's it.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
No, Austin, bro. I mean, I wear the thing when I sleep sometimes, and honestly, the crystals hurt my face when I turn over.
Okay.
But I guess it helps when I sleep a little.
That's perfect, all right? Just say that. I mean, not the part about the crystals hurting your face. Let's just keep it corporate, but you got it? Come on.
Yeah.
A house for your shoes.
For my shoes.
House
yeah,
for your shoes.
I do. Okay.
There we go. Sleep well.
Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone. Other teams, they're sending their best defenders, they're sending help, they're double teaming you off the ball.
Sounds like a lot to handle.
Man, it's not just physically taxing, it's a mental grind to deal with the constant pressure and the shifting defenses and new looks.
Well, you know what it is, MP, no excuses. So, tell us how you deal with it.
Right. So, one thing that personally helps me is this Cognivibe. I've been wearing this during my naps before games. It boosts my concentration and energy levels so I can deliver in the fourth quarter.
Well, how does Cognivibe help you focus?
Bro, it helps me improve the quality of my rest and speeds up my recovery time, while the crystals aid cognitive function and improve decision making.
But is it comfortable?
Let's focus on how Cognivibe is the healthiest way to get sleep you need to dominate your game. Check the link in the bio. It really works.
Get after it, MP.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of it. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the ball. Of their scoring duties.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain, but If anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Williams at the center. Here's Simons. The Mavericks making the shot. Misses the 3. MP, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Outside Tatum. Outside Simons. Here's the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Simons from outside. Again, Simons missing.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Beal dishes to Hamilton. Over Tatum. And MP with the basket on the assist from Beal.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Tatum no good.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You look at the Celtics. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And seeing where the Celtics are, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Harden. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hamilton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics trail by 12. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Simons kicks to Kennard.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 19-3 run. Got that one up quick. 6 points for Cooper Flag.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's an 18-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Dallas leading by 21. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Nice shot by Hamilton.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Hamilton's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Simons from outside. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Hardy, no good. Simons, the pass to Brown. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Celtics trail by 21. Here's Kennard. Hasn't made one yet.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And here's Hardy. Here's MP. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Simons, the pass to Williams. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Boston making a switch here. Richards checked in.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
That one goes in. MP's got 14.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Dallas. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
The kick out to Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum with another miss.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Kept alive. Pass to Hardy. MP outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 20.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now, here's Simons. Last game he had 13. The 3 from Tatum. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Celtics. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Davis. Najee Marshall comes in for Flag. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Russell in for Hardy. And the Celtics also making a change. Sam Hauser's checked in for Anthony Simons. Pass to Hauser. Brown wide open, he fires. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 10 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. And there's the hammer at home! Hammer at home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. An MP with the basket on the assist by Russell. And that's not 25 points for MP. Austin with the ball. Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Back to Lively. There's Russell with the three. Rebounded by Hauser.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And so it's Dallas with it. Russell dishes to MP. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Hamilton's got 28 points for the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And Lively pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Marshall finds MP. Dallas moving the ball around. And the Mavericks another three.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And here is Brown, following the three-pointer by MP. Fires at the elbow. And Lively pulls it down. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Brown. In the corner. Tatum with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
MP outside. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Hauser with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And here's MP for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. MP's got 37.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. He's checked in for the Mavericks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Boston. Derek Lively is out there with MP. Then it's Russell. Then it's Flagg. And it's Marshall in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Yet another bucket.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Now, here's Simons. He's tightly guarded. Over Marshall. And it's Simons missing. Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. From deep, MP grabs the miss. Hamilton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Wasted no time on that one. 11 points for Cooper Flagg.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pritchard passes to Simons. And that time, also a missed shot.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Drops in the tray.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 64 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Kennard, the pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Hamilton pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
In the corner, it's flagged. Back to Hamilton. The tray. The three. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Here's Hauser. Sinks that one from the post. Hauser's got his second bucket of the night.
Really off on his shooting, just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
MP, that's for two. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Hamilton outside for 3. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 31% in the game. You know, Doris, we know how good D'Angelo Russell is now, but how about having to play his high school team?
No kidding, Kevin. Let's just talk about the fact that he and future MVP at that time, Joel Embiid, were on the same team in high school. How would you game plan for 2 NBA players if you're another high school team? Stop it.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
No good from Hamilton. Boston shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Hauser. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
They get the rebound. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Well, so much respect to Lively. He plays so hard, and he brings it on the offensive window.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis is checked in for Derek Lively. Theo comes in for flag. And it's hard. So it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact,
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Celtics.
well, the energy they're putting out.
Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one. He's been... And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. On the floor for Boston, Sam Hauser is out there with Brown. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Peyton Pritchard.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And here's Boston with the step back. Kennard, the pass to Pritchard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. Now Kennard. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Hauser misses. Dallas shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. And got it! Another basket.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really...
Another strong game where you managed to outduel one of the top scorers in the league. What does this performance say about you?
You know, it shows that I'm a force to be reckoned with in this league. I'm not trying to brag, but honestly, it feels like no one can stop me right now. I'm too nice with it. I'm a problem.
MP, I have to say you are buzzing. You seem to have a lot of energy for having played so many minutes.
Yeah, that's just conditioning. Thanks a lot, though. I'll see you next time.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
NFP.